Yeah, I was just reading about, we were discussing about glories of holy name yesterday, and that's what I'm going to talk about today. So the basic foundation of our Krishna conscious movement is chanting of holy names. Now that's why you see Srila Prabhupada has often written in his book, every page Hare Krishna mantra is there. Prabhupada is saying chant Hare Krishna. I mean to say, there is practically no purport of Srila Prabhupada practically where he didn't quote chanting of Hare Krishna mantra. Isn't it? So one might, actually that was a good, Prabhupada was a genius in that sense that in every purport he included Hare Krishna mantra to indicate that the essence of everything is chanting Hare Krishna. Automatically that message is coming. People who read devotees, or so people who buy Prabhupada books and they start reading his books, they generally end up chanting Hare Krishna, even without association of devotees. I think Indradyumna Maharaj, he once went to Africa for preaching, African Amazon jungles, and he went there and he saw some tribals. They were chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, that bongo. He was like surprised how they are chanting Hare Krishna. So then he asked them, how come you are chanting Hare Krishna? They said, well, somebody came to our place and they gave us a book, Bhagavad Gita. Of course, they don't understand the language much, but there was Hare Krishna printed on every page. Prabhupada is writing Hare Krishna at the end, in the beginning, and they started chanting Hare Krishna. That's how it went. So, reading Prabhupada books, one might understand something, or one might understand nothing, but at least one thing they will get to the point, that is chanting of Hare Krishna. That's a universal phenomenon. So, but the question is, what is Hare Krishna? If that is the foundation of Krishna conscious movement, what is Hare Krishna? That's the big question. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he said that Hare Krishna is chanting of holy names of God. Now, there are many holy names. Nam Namakari Bahuda Nija Sarva Saktis. There are infinite holy names of God. Govinda, Madhava, Keshava. You can keep on going. Vishnu Sahasranam, 1,000 names of Vishnu. Krishna Sahasranam, 1,000 names of Krishna. And the list goes on. But this Hare Krishna mantra is specifically designed by Lord Brahma, and he gave it to Narad in Kali Santrana Upanishad. He said that this specific combination of holy names, that will help you to attain love of God. And that makes sense actually. I was just thinking about medicine. In medicine, if somebody is diseased, so in medicine you go to doctor, and so the doctor might give you a single drug, or he might give you a combination of drugs. A single drug might not help you. Combination helps. A single drug you can always buy on OTT. Over the counter you can buy. You can just go to mall and you can buy a single drug. You have fever, you can buy aspirin. So what's that called? Xylenol? What is the brand name there for fever? No. The brand name is different. What's that?
Panadol.
Yeah. So you can buy that drug over the counter, or you can, if you have some other problems, some basic, you can buy some drugs over the counter. But you will buy a single drug, or maybe a branded drug. But if you go to doctor, he will give you a combination of drugs, because he knows how to make combinations, which will help you the best. So that's how Brahmaji, he made a combination of holy names. There is Krishna, there is Ram, there is Hare. There are many these different holy names. But he is expert physician, let's say, a spiritual physician. And he made this combination of holy names, or he discovered them in Vedas. And he prescribed it to Devarshi Narad, so that Narad can give this prescription to people of this Kali Yuga. And he said that this combination will actually help them purify very fast. Any other combination of holy names or any other mantra will not help. Mostly all mantras are single drug therapy. Om Narayana Namah, one holy name. If you leave Om, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, one, isn't it? Om Keshav Anand, one. Om Govindaya, one. But this is a combination. So that's the first point in Hare Krishna mantra. It's a combination and a unique combination of holy names. It is a unique combination. Now you might ask, now you can ask the physician, you can ask Brahmaji, if you want you can go and ask him, why this combination like this? Why do we chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna? Why don't we chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna? Or to Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. It's specific. You cannot change. I mean to see, if you do Kirtan, you cannot change it by your own whims and fancy. You can't do Kirtan, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram. You can't do that. And nobody does that. Everybody knows you have to chant in a specific manner. But very few know why do we chant like this. So either you can ask Brahmaji the logic behind it. But of course, to understand the logic behind the drug combination, what physician is prescribed, you should also have knowledge of that subject. Otherwise, how will he explain you why I have put this combination together? So, but our acharyas have given a logic for this combination. Now, to understand this Mahamantra, you have to understand philosophy. Otherwise, we can't understand why it's combined. Suppose if you go to a doctor. Now, a doctor prescribed to me Ashwagandha and Brahmi, 2 drugs. Now, I asked him why. So he explained me, because I also have knowledge of Ayurveda. Not like him, but to a certain extent. I am a doctor, so I can understand. But if some common man goes and asks a doctor, why are you giving these 2 drugs together? He might say, come on, you just take it. I can't explain you. It's a big philosophy behind it. So similarly, to understand this combination of holy names, we have to understand philosophy first, at least some basics. So what's the basics of this philosophy? The basics of this philosophy is, the idea is, we have to understand that the meaning of Hare and the meaning of Krishna first. So Hare, Srila Prabhupada says, it's the energy of Krishna, isn't it? And it refers to Srimati Radharani. This word Hare can be derived from 2 words, Hara and Hari. Both can become Hare in Sanskrit. So if you take the word Hara, and so there's a system of Shabd-Roop in Sanskrit. If you take Hara, on the 8th position, Ashtami Vibhakti, Hara becomes Hare. Ashtami Vibhakti, that's called, it's technical. Prathama, Dvitiya, Tritiya, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. 8th. On the 8th level when you go in Sanskrit, it becomes Hare. And even Hari also becomes Hare. Both will become Hare. So what's the meaning of Hare? Hare means calling somebody. When you call Hari, if you want to call Hari, then you will say Hare. If you want to call Hara, Hara means Radha, that also you will say Hare. That's how Sanskrit goes. So in this mantra Hare, Hare can either refer to Radharani or it can refer to Krishna also. It's not always referring to Radha. That's not how it goes. Or Hare can refer to the female counterpart of the deity. Just like we say Hare Krishna. So in Hare Krishna, Hare can refer to Radha. It can refer to Krishna himself, Hari. And when we say Hare Ram, Hare refers to Sita. If Ram is Lord, Ram. And Hare can also refer to Ram, because Ram is also called Hari. So that's how it goes. So this word Hare can refer to many deities. It's not just Radharani. People say, oh, Hare refers to Radharani. That's wrong. In technical sense, general sense, that's okay. That's just wrong. So what's the meaning of Hare? Hare comes from Hari and Hara. Now what's the meaning of Hari? That's one question. If you want to understand Hare, then you have to understand the word from it is derived. So Hari, from Hari comes Hara, Hare, from Hara comes Hare. So then you have to know what's the meaning of Hari and Hara. So, okay, anybody can tell what's the meaning of Hari? What's the meaning of Hari? I mean to say, it's not English word, Hari. Hari and Vari, that's not the point. What's the meaning of Hari?
Who takes away the things, Prabhuji? Who takes away things?
Who takes away sins? Only sins?
Every materialistic.
Yeah. So Hari means who takes away everything what you have. He has a capacity to rob you. Hari means a robber. Basically, m𝗲𝗱𝗶 Thakur, he's written a song describing the meaning of Hari. And he says, "O Krishna, you are the greatest robber." There's a song, 𝗙cie𝗹𝗹𝗶. He's a chor. Hari means a chor, a thief. So m𝗲𝗍 Thakur has written this 𝗙cie𝗹𝗹𝗶. He steals the heart of devotees. He steals the sins of ordinary people. He steals the offenses which are done in the services. He steals you have to read 𝗙cie𝗹𝗹𝗶 if you want to appreciate him as a thief. So Hari means a thief in a very basically rasic way. Hari means thief, but in a philosophical way, Hari means who actually takes away everything. So there's a verse in s្રીમદ ભાગવતમ, Srila Prabhupada often quoted that. So what's that verse? That Krishna takes away everything. Yasyam anugrahnami harishya tad dhanam shanai. From Hari comes harishya. Somebody has to mute, otherwise you have to mute your phone. From Hari means harishya. Harishya, he takes away. Now what he takes away? Tad dhanam shanai, all your wealth. But not immediately. Shanai, slowly and slowly he will take away all your wealth. Now here wealth doesn't mean just money. Wealth means all those things which you consider as valuable. Wealth means value, isn't it? Wealth doesn't mean always money. Like, people think wealth means 1,000 rupees note or 1,000 rupees or dollars. That's not the point. Wealth is whatever you consider as value. If you go to villagers, if you ask them what's your wealth, they will say our wealth is land. If you go to some people in South, Brahmanas, and if you ask them what is your wealth, they will say our wealth is Vedas. So you see, it depends. Wealth means value system. It's not because you give value system to notes, that is why that becomes wealth. So that is why he takes away all your wealth. The idea is he takes away everything what you give value in your life. what you give importance in your life. He takes away those things. Or he might take away the attachment to those things. And why he takes away that? To make you realize that the most valuable thing is me. Nothing else is valuable in this world except me. Try to attain me. That's the whole point there. So from Hari comes Harishya. You see the point there? Harishya. Harishya is in future tense. He will take away. Harishya tad dhanamsha. He will slowly take away. So if you start worshipping Krishna, you have to be ready to actually become a, what do we say? Anyway. You have to be open, you have to be ready. Krishna will take away everything. So let's be ready. If you go to Durga, Shiva, they will give you something. They will not take away. There's a difference there. Demigods will give. God will take away. That is the idea. Why? Because Krishna knows what is good for us and what is bad for us. All these material facilities, they are a bondage. So he will take away attachments. It's not that he will just make you a pauper. You will not become a beggar in a street. He will take away all the attachments from your heart, and you will know that. Nobody else in this world will be able to make out. But you will know, okay, I am losing attachments to all these things. And that's a miracle. That's a miracle, isn't it? You are staying in the same house, same job, same relationships, but now you lose interest in them. That's a miracle, isn't it? So Hari means who takes away. Hari also, in Sanskrit, Hari has many other meanings also. If you open Sanskrit dictionary, Hari also means a monkey. Hari also means a lion. Hari also means a miracle, a magic. So he will do a miracle in your life, which you can't dream of. He will take away everything, but he will give you himself. So that's a good business, isn't it? Prabhupada said that's a good business. If he takes away everything and if he doesn't give anything, then that's a bad business. Then what do you do? So he will take away everything, but he will give himself to you, his love of God, which will make you more full than before. So that's why Krishna says, don't fear. When I take away attachments, you will have some fear. When I take away things from you, you will have some fear. I'm losing things. I'm losing my attachments. What's going to happen? I'll become empty. But no, Krishna will say, I will complete you. I'll make you full again. Hari also means fullness. Fullness. He'll make you full. He'll make you empty and he'll make you full. He'll make you empty of bad things and he'll complete you, he'll fill you with good things. That's also Hari. So that is why this word Hari. And when you call from Hari comes Hare. That's what I told. So when you are calling Hari, when you are saying Hare, that means you are asking Krishna, oh my Lord, because your name means you take away everything, I am ready for that. That's the whole idea of saying Hare. I am ready to give you everything. I will not hold anything. Generally, we have tendency to hold things. Krishna wants to take, but we want to hold. So there is a tug of war. It's from our side. But saying Hare means you are ready. It is an expression of readiness. Oh Krishna, I am ready. Okay, fine. Take away things. No problem. Absolutely no problem. I will not revolt. I will not resist. And I will not try to blame you later that you did this to me. Nothing. And that's the verse Srimati Radharani said, 𝗙cie𝗶𝗹𝗶 That is the verse. The idea Radha is saying, you're my master, I'm not going to resist anything, I'm not going to revolt anything, I am open. I am open. And you steal my heart. You steal everything from me, no problem. That is the meaning of Hare. So Hare doesn't mean that Hare. Hare means Radha. That's not the idea there. That's not the idea. If you say Hare means Radha, that is a first class student. But if you are initiated, if you are in philosophy, then Hare means you are addressing God or His energy. Either you are addressing Hari himself, or you are addressing Hara. Hara means energy of God, Radha. And why you are addressing? You are saying, oh my Lord, you are actually calling them in your life as they are. You are not calling them as we want to interact with them. We are calling them, okay, please enter my life and do your duty. And the most important duty of Hari is to take away all bad things from your life. That's how it goes. So that's Hari. Another derivation of Hare is Hara, isn't it? It comes from Hara. So what does Hara mean? Hara means who. Hara also means actually, Harna, basically Hara comes from Harna, but Hara means who steals the mind of Hari. That's how it goes. Hari steals the minds and hearts of all the living entities. Hara steals the minds of Hari. That's how it goes, Hara. And so there's a sense in Hara, isn't it? Hara is a female thing. A feminine name, Hara. So this refers to Srimati Radharani or Sita or Lakshmi, whatever. So from Hara comes Hare. So when you are saying Hare, you are calling Srimati Radharani in your life, and the idea is, oh my Lord, oh my mistress, you can say, oh goddess Shri Radha, please enter my life and attract Krishna, attract Hari to yourself. That's the idea. So the idea is, when you are saying Hare, we are addressing that, oh Srimati Radharani, please give satisfaction to Hari. That is the mood there. Because I cannot give complete satisfaction to Krishna. But you are the best devotee of Krishna. And you can give complete satisfaction to Krishna. And Krishna is my master. I want him to be happy. And you can give him happiness. So I call upon you. It's not that I am calling Srimati Radharani, please Radha, come here and I want to make you happy. That's not the point. That's not the real point. I want to make Krishna happy. That's why I am calling you. And that is the whole idea. Yashoda Ma, she every day calls Srimati Radharani. Why she calls? She calls because she wants her to cook for Krishna daily, breakfast. Why? Because Srimati Radharani got a boon from 𝗙ṛvaσα Muni that she will be able to cook such dishes which will be unparalleled in this universe in taste. So she wants, okay, you cook for Krishna because Krishna should get tastiest thing. I cannot cook so tasty for Krishna because I don't have any boon. I can do my best, but you have a boon from 𝗙ṛvaσα, so you can cook, so you come. That is called service. It's not that I want to do. It's not that, oh Hare, Radha, come here, I want to please you. No. That's not the point. We are servants of Krishna, isn't it? We are not servants of Radha. We are also servants of Radha, but that is in Ras Vichar. In philosophy, Krishna is the one. Somebody asked Prabhupada, they wrote a letter to Prabhupada. All these foreigner disciples, they went to Radha Kund. And when they went to Radha Kund, then there everybody was saying, Radhe Radhe, in Vrindavan they say. So they wrote a letter to Srila Prabhupada, we should all chant Radhe Radhe, and Vrindavan everybody is doing. Why we are chanting? Why we are focusing on Krishna much? Your books are focusing on Krishna. It's not focusing on Radha. So Gaudiya Math was saying, Prabhupada gave ABCD. He didn't tell Radha Tattva to you all. Prabhupada wrote a letter back. Prabhupada said, well, they are fools because Radha is an ordinary girl without Krishna. There is no value of Radha without Krishna. There is no value of Balram without Krishna. He is a center. And if at this point we start speaking Radhe Radhe without taking full shelter of Krishna, we will go to hell. That's what is going. Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur commented. Because that means we are neglecting Krishna for Radha. That's not the point. We are actually inviting Radha to please Krishna. It's a very different kind of understanding. Radha, please come, I want to please you. What about Krishna? Radha will say, what about Krishna? No, I don't know about you. You come. Come on, that's crazy. Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur, he explained this. So, in philosophical understanding. So that's the meaning of Hare. When you chant Hare, you chant with a mood. It's not just chanting Hare, Radha. That doesn't go like that. Every mantra has a mood with it. If you don't understand the mood, then what happens is, then the mantra doesn't give any effect. You have to chant with a particular understanding and a mood. Isn't it? A child cries for the mother. That cry is not mechanical. There is a pain behind that cry, or sorrow, which mother understands. Maybe hunger behind that cry. Maybe pain somewhere. Maybe some kind of uneasiness. Child will cry, whether hunger, whether pain, whether sorrow, whatever. A mother understands, okay, this cry is due to pain. This cry is, my child is hungry. There's no pain, but there's hunger. This cry, the child is uneasy, feeling cold. You see, mother can understand. So there's a mood. So when you chant Hare, there is a mood. Just like behind crying, there are many moods. There is a call. Child is crying, they want to call the mother, I am feeling hungry, feed me. I am in pain, please help me. The child doesn't know anything else to do except crying. So when we chant Hare, there is a mood. You call Hari, you call Hara, but there is a mood, why you are calling them. That is more important. It's not just Hare Krishna. That will not help you. You can keep on chanting like that, but that will not help you to elevate. Definitely. So that is Hare. You see, chanting in mantra, so we have to understand what we are doing. And then the word is Krishna. So Krishna, we all know. Krishna means what? All attractive. So this Hare Krishna. Some people say Krishna, some people say Krishna, whatever it is. But Krishna also means, Krishna is also call for Krishna. Basically, Krishna is an addressing, we are glorifying him. Oh my Lord Krishna, you are very attractive. It's a way to glorify him. Hare is a prayer. You're calling him with a mood. We are not calling him to satisfy ourselves. We are calling him so that he can do what he wants to do with us. And Krishna is a praise. If you go in Sanskrit. Oh my Lord, you are so attractive. So now, why we say Hare Krishna? Because we call him and we ask him, please steal our hearts. Please take everything from us. Krishna might ask, why should I steal your heart? Because you are very attractive. Krishna, you are very attractive. So that is one way to chant Hare Krishna. We want to be attracted towards you. We want to leave everything for you. Hare Krishna. You take away everything from me. Hare. And why should I take away everything from you? Because I want you. I don't want anything else. Because you are the most attractive person I find in this whole world. That is Hare Krishna. If Hare means Hari. If Hare means Radha, then what Hare Krishna means? We are calling upon Radha. Oh Radha, please come and please satisfy my master Krishna, who is all attractive. Because by your devotion you can attract Krishna's mind. That is when you are addressing Radha. That is called Hare Krishna. You see, it's a unique combination by Brahma. Brahmaji thought about it and he saw Vedas, he researched Vedas and he came up with Hare Krishna. He didn't make Krishna Krishna, he didn't make Hare Hare. There is a particular sense behind Hare Krishna. And then you again repeat Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Again repeat it. Now why repetition? Repetition is a fault in Sanskrit, by the way. Pani dena bro. Repetition is a fault. I have. You can't repeat things in Sanskrit. If you repeat, it's a fault. So is this mantra faulty? You are repeating again Hare Krishna, and then Krishna, Krishna. What's happening? You don't repeat things. But the idea here is you repeat it. Why you repeat? To emphasize. Repetition is also there to emphasize. Either it's a fault, either you want to emphasize. So we say, so somebody is sitting in the room and we say, go away. And then if he's sitting and then, so if he's just sitting and then we again say, go away. That we are repeating, but that's emphasis, you have to go. So when you repeat things to give emphasis, that means I want it. That shows the necessity and the need, isn't it? So if you go to a prasadam counter and you really need some sweets, like you are mad after sweets. So you will go to that counter and you will say to the vendor, I want this rasmalai. Rasmalai I want. You will repeat it if you are really in a need. Rasmalai, like that, isn't it? So all these thelewal also say like that, isn't it? If you go to any station, they repeat twice, isn't it? Golgappe, rasmalai, aam. They always repeat twice. Aam le lo. They don't see once. Sabji le lo. It is always twice. They're emphasizing you should take this a nice. So I've got a nice product. Please buy it. That's the whole idea to say. So we repeat twice to emphasize. We want Hare Krishna we want you to enter my life. I need you. That's the whole idea. You are not the goal of my life. You are the need of my life. That's the idea of repetition. Repetition emphasizes the need. There is a difference between goal and need. Goal is a target. The goal of your life is money or Canada. But food is a need of your life. Food is not the goal. Without the need, you die. Without attaining the goal, you can still live. Okay, I didn't achieve my goal. Okay, fine. Let's lead our lives. But without the need of life, you die. Without food, without water, you die. Without money, you can still sustain. So similarly, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. That the mood is, oh Krishna, oh Radha, without you, I'll die. Everything comes down to mood. Otherwise, mantra doesn't help. Otherwise, mantra is simply repetition. That will not help you. So that's the idea, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Then we say Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Now I don't want to go further because then you go in details. Why again Krishna, Krishna, why Hare Hare? But at least you got this idea, Hare Krishna. You got the idea of Hare Krishna at least. We meet people and we say Hare Krishna, so we should know what we are doing. Why we are saying Hare Krishna? What's happening? So if you are very new, you can say Hare means Radha, Krishna means Krishna. We say we are calling Radha Krishna. That's okay. That's not wrong. So that's a basic understanding. Prabhupada says it's a call for Radha and Krishna. Prabhupada says that in Science of Self-Realization. When you advance in devotion, then you have to understand with what mood you are calling. That's the addition we have done here. Because we are all devotees, we are all chanting. With what mood you call them. And why do you call them? In advanced classes, this is advanced class, all devotees are there. We are calling them, but the question is why? And how? How you are calling them? With what mood? And why? So that's the whole idea. So when we chant with this, then actually we can even concentrate on chanting. It will help us in concentration because we know what we are doing. We will be involved in chanting. Otherwise, we will not be involved in chanting. We will be just chanting. And Prabhupada said, no, chant, 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 can't. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, I can't do. This is a big problem there. So we should understand all these things slowly and steadily. And then the more we understand, the more our focus. The more we will be absorbed in chanting. The idea is not the better word is absorption, not just focus. Absorption brings focus automatically. That's how it goes. Okay, Hare Krishna, I'll end up there. Any questions there? Okay. Who is the organizer? If there's any questions. Otherwise.
Vikas Prabhu have a question, so he can go ahead.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji,
Yeah, Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, thank you so much for explaining the meaning of Hare and Hara. In the next class, can we request to explain the meaning of Ram as well, similarly, in detail, please?
Yeah, next class I'll do Ram. That's fine. Yeah, we'll do that.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Okay, क्या हो रहा है? Anybody else or what? We'll end up there.
Sai Prabhu has a question as well. You can go.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, my name is Richa.
Oh, really? Somebody else is asking. Okay.
Actually, he is my Prabhuji.
Acha.
Yeah. So my question is related to women. Actually, recently I have started reading the book of Guru Maharaj, Mothers and Masters, and in that it is mentioned that women cannot sing or do Guru Aarti and all, and cannot give class in front of everyone, like men and anything. So, like here in the Western country, I am seeing everyone. I mean, most of the times, women are only giving the lectures and doing aarti. So I just want to know about that.
You know what? It'll take around 3-4 hours, and then still there'll be a debate on this topic. So I don't want to go in this because it's a very controversial thing going on. Better not discuss this. But if you are disciple of, you are whose disciple?
Actually, I am inspired by Guru Maharaj Bhakti Vikas Maharaj. So I started reading his books.
Okay, so the bottom line, I'll just tell you, if you are following Bhakti Vikas Maharaj, then do whatever he says. And other devotees, whatever they are doing, let them do. That's how it goes. Because otherwise we'll end up in debates and a lot of complexities. If we want to make our life easy, fine, it's our take. And if temple some females are giving lecture or, it's okay, fine, you can do, but we are not on the same page, but that's fine, you can do. But we will not do it. We will not sing or we will not give lecture. That's how I think we have to be like that. Otherwise, I don't want to give any conclusions there.
Okay. And I have one more question from you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so every time when we start lecture, we start by singing Jai Radha Madhav. So why we should start Jai Radha Madhav and after lecture means what is the reason behind it?
Before the lecture.
Yeah, before the lecture we sing Jai Radha Madhav.
Well, Srila Prabhupada
So
said,
what?
Prabhupada set a system of chanting Jai Radha Madhav, mostly in temples. So just like in this online class, we didn't sing Jai Radha Madhav. I don't know, you sang?
Yeah.
Or, so I don't sing. I mean, say nobody sings Jai Radha Madhav. Or if you have a small group of class, if you have a congregation get together in some home, there's a class, you might not also sing Jai Radha Madhav. It's a temple protocol which Prabhupada set. Why he set like that, that's another question. But it's not even necessary, because traditionally, if you go to Gaudiya Math, they don't sing. They just start the class. But Srila Prabhupada set it. Why he did, we don't have much idea for that. But there is a system. People actually, it is actually practical in one sense, because you sit, you start lecture, people are not there, they are here and there. Like somebody is in kitchen, somebody is outside. If you start chanting Jai Radha Madhav, they have time to it's okay, fine. Lecture is going to begin. People understand. Then they come. Then they drop from somewhere, some sky or earth, they just appear in the class, okay, something is going on. And so it's a practical way to handle things. Otherwise, if you start the lecture and then you keep on calling people, then it's a mess. So in temple, because temple thing, like there are so many devotees doing so many services, and they need some indication, lecture starting. Either you fix a time, 9 o'clock, but in India, time is having no value. In the West, you have a value of time. 6 means 6, 9 means 9. But India, 9 means 9:30, 6 means 6:30. Or maybe later than that. That is, you can't change that. So how to handle things? Sing Jai Radha Madhav, let people come, give them space to come, sit, settle, and then hearing Kirtan, some mood will also develop, isn't it? Some mood is there, okay, like I'm going to listen about Krishna, and then you start a lecture. So I think that's a very practical thing to do in large setups, in Pandal programs. If you do Pandal program, you have to sing Jai Radha Madhav, because somebody somewhere Pandal program, you can't fix a time. There's a tentative time, but then people are they've come to even talk to devotees, in Pandals, they come, they meet many devotees, they're talking, they're here and there. So Jai Radha Madhav, people know they are singing, and they come and sit, and then we start lecture, like that.
Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, okay.
Yes, okay. ऋतिक प्रभु आपका हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी प्लीज गो अहेड प्रभु हरे कृष्णा
Yeah, speak on.
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी मेरा आपसे प्रश्न था कि मतलब जैसे अभी आप लेक्चर में बता रहे थे ना कि जैसे कोई अगर हमारा लाइक डिफरेंट मोड्स ऑफ चैंटिंग हरे कृष्णा, तो जैसे आपने एग्जांपल देके बताया कि जैसे सब्जी वाला होता है वो चाहता है कि उसकी सब्जी बिके, आई जस्ट वांट टू नो कि हम जब हरे कृष्णा बोल रहे होते हैं तो हम भी चाहते हैं ना कि हमारी अटैचमेंट खत्म हो, तो हम वो चीज़ फील कैसे करेंगे सच में कि हम सच में चाहते हैं कि खत्म हो, क्योंकि हम हरे कृष्णा महामंत्र जो है वो बोल के बस खत्म कर देते हैं, बट हाउ शुड वी एक्चुअली फील दैट कि हाँ हम सच में अपनी अटैचमेंट छोड़ना चाहते हैं.
When it will happen. And if it's not going to happen, you can't feel it in any way. So you have to wait, you have to keep on chanting, and when it will happen, you will not ask a question.
Okay.
You will know yourself. And if it's not going to happen, then you will keep on asking question, I can keep on explaining, and nothing will happen.
Okay.
Because this is a feeling, this is a realization. So keep on chanting, and the day it will happen, you will yourself tell me, oh Prabhuji, I am getting detached. Then I will ask you, how do you know you are getting detached? Rather than asking me, I will ask you. You will say, Prabhuji, that's how it goes. If you eat food, your hunger, it finishes, isn't it?
Yes. Yes.
So how do you know that?
We feel it.
Isn't it not by logic or you don't ask me, if I eat food, how will I know my hunger is over? You eat food and you will know. Similarly here, when we keep on chanting, we will automatically become detached, we will understand ourselves.
Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Most likely like that. Okay.
Yes. Thank you very much, bro.
Okay, so we'll end up there.
Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, Mataji, you want to ask something? To unmute yourself.
Sorry, Prabhuji, I do not know how to raise hand here. Prabhu, though knowledge is there, and after hearing all these things, when the situation is painful, then you feel detachment hai. But again, you hanker for the same thing. Knowledge रहती है लेकिन strength नहीं होती और taste नहीं आता प्रभु. तो उसके लिए क्या करा जाए?
उसके लिए कुछ नहीं, उसके लिए we have to associate with good devotees. तो आएगा. Otherwise, it will never come. So, of course, एक तो you can associate with good devotees, or association also means reading about lives of saints. So, read about lives of Gaudiya Vaishnavacharyas, then you will get strength. About Prabhupada, life history of Bhaktisiddhanta, life history of Narottam Das Thakur, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. There's so many Gaudiya Vaishnavas, Acharyas, and you can find on net life histories. Mahesh Pandit, Rudra Pandit, which you have not even heard these names. Have you heard these names, Mahesh Pandit? Yeah, it's all in CC. So you read Adi Leela, you see there are so many names of Mahaprabhu's associates. Read about them on internet, their lives, how they did devotion, and then we get strength. We get strength by example, isn't it? When we remember Prabhupada, we get strength. Okay, he did so much, he went to America, he struggled so much. We should do. Or maybe Christians, they get strength because of Christ. Oh, he died for us on the cross. We should also do, yes. So by reading the saints' life history, we get a lot of enthusiasm. That is association of devotees. So do that. And also hear, when hearing comes, you have to hear through such devotees who are preaching, giving enthusiasm to do, for continue. Like that. That's a practical thing.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. I have a question.
Yeah.
Ādākṣa.
Prabhu, yeah.
Prabhu, yes, Prabhu. Prabhu, you mentioned me as well before, but I forgot that minimum how many times a person in his life to read Srimad Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita. You mentioned 11 or 18, I forgot about the Bhagavad Gita and about the Srimad Bhagavatam. Like Prabhupada used to say, you mentioned that.
How many times?
At least
वो तो Srila Prabhupada said minimum 50 times, 100 times Bhagavad Gita, 50 times Bhagavatam. It's some Prabhupada disciple, he said in his memories. But said minimum 100 times Bhagavad Gita, 50 times Bhagavatam. Then you can hope to attain Krishna. Prabhupada said that. 7 times Chaitanya Charitamrita.
Sorry, how many times, Prabhu?
7 times. 7.
Yeah, 7 times.
I don't know, Prabhupada. The idea is you have to read again and again. But yeah, that's how it goes. Okay, we'll end up there. Hare Krishna, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.